Hello, my name is Irene Acosta. My instructor name is Mr. Hinsey, and I'm here to discuss the potential disposition of learners. The four questions I'm going to be asking, that I'm going to be answering, is the disposition. Is the first question one? What disposition do you possess that you think will make you a successful teacher? Well, I try to possess all the dispositions the best that I can. No one's perfect. I try to incorporate fairness, professional conduct, reflection. I expect everyone to be, everyone can learn. I try to hold them to high expectations, treat others fairly and with respect, compassion. I try to do as much as I can. It took some time to learn because I have been a long-term substitute for a while trying to become a teacher, but I have that never going to give up attitude, and I try to let my students see that also. Number two, it also asks, what dispositions do you need to work on? Well, like I said before, I'm not perfect. I have over the years learned that there are lots that I can learn from my mistakes. I learn from others by observing them and getting their feedback on how I am or how their class is doing. I guess curiosity would be one that I would focus on more. Higher order thinking, maybe depths of knowledge, questions, project-based learning, activities for my students to think outside the box, because maybe that hands-on activities students maybe need that would help them in their education. The that was number two, is what I needed to work on. Number three, how do the dispositions demonstrate your ability to understand other cultures, genders, and learning differences to build strong relationship with students and family? Well, I believe everyone is different academically, culturally. When they step into my classroom, which I teach fourth grade, I see them all as fourth graders, learners that are willing and wanting to learn. No matter your behaviors in the past, everyone comes in with a fresh start. That's why I try to see them all. I try to let them know that I respect them and I treat everyone how they want to be treated. I always say, please, thank you. I usually call them sir, ma'am. I just try to show them as much respect as possible. I guess if I had, if they had any issues or any concerns, the students, some of them are really quiet. So what I would do is I would let them know ways to contact me, either by writing another note if they had any, if they wanted to talk to me, they could tell me they want to talk to me after class, or they could just let me know by raising their hand during class time. Same thing with parents. They could actually contact me also through a communication app called Class Dojo, which there was a communication app that was approved by CCSD at our school district. It translates from English to Spanish, and I kind of let the parents know what they're doing in the class, the students are doing, and they could let me know any concerns or anything like that. How do potential biases affect teaching? Well, if you're biased, and I guess you could say you are just opinionated, maybe you found out a student had bad behaviors before and you're treating them like they did something in your class now, it would be a hard time teaching that student, and you would have a lot of behavior or classroom management issues. So I try to treat everyone as coming in as a fresh start and ready to go, and I try to be positive as I can about it, and it usually does work. The number 4 question is, how do you anticipate using feedback for your annual performance evaluations, observations, and data on student performance to adjust your disposition and teaching practices to benefit learning? Well, I have been observed and evaluated with my lessons. I try to keep my objectives on the board. I try to let the students know what they are learning, my lesson plans up to date. But of course, there is always room for improvement. And I always meet with my lead teachers, my grade level teachers. My principal, she'll meet when she comes and observes me, she'll provide me feedback, and I try to incorporate it as much as I can and update her on how the class is doing when I do that. So I think that's about it. But like I said, all those positions are very important, and I'm excited to learn more about them. Thank you.